everybody, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. It's me. So I'm coming to you today with a verse that I was reading today, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So I figured I would just kind of go over it, because I figured maybe that was just God being like, hey, read this, talk about this, here's what we need to know. And this car in front of me wants to get hit because they're going so slow. Anyways, 1 Peter 5 verses 8 through 9. Be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. That sounds gross. Like, I don't think I taste good. I'm just saying. Okay, anyways. Resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kinds of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. So, obviously, be sober-minded. Duh. That's a given. That's kind of like, hello, don't be drunk. Because when you're drunk, your mind frame is not right. Like, it's just not. It's not right. You do things you regret. You say things you regret. You act ways you regret. I mean, personally, I would never know. I've never been drunk. But I've seen enough drunk people, like been around enough drunk people to know they do a lot of things the next day they're apologizing for. And I mean, I've been around a lot of drunk people. Like, violent things happen, cheating happens, like drinking and driving and wrecking and killing people happens. Like, this is legit things that happen when you're drunk. So how can you fight the devil when you are drunk if you are in the mind frame the devil wants you in? Like, he's right, you're right where he wants you. That's who wants to be where the devil wants them. Like, that's not a good place. That's never a good place. So be watchful. That means pay attention. Like, if you see something approaching you that obviously is not from God, like, it's pretty clear when it's not from God. It's like God saying, hey, like, you know better. This was not in the Bible. This is not something that I said I was going to do for you. Like, you know. Like, you know. So, anyways, be watchful. The devil will try to come at you in so many ways. Like, he will attack you wherever he knows it will hurt, because he knows it will hurt. So, obviously, who wants to let that happen? Who wants to hurt on purpose? No. Anyways, so don't let the devil in. Don't let him win it. Like, it's a battle, and it's actually a very easy battle for you to win, as long as you're on God's side. Now, if you're on the devil's side, you might think you're winning, but trust me, it don't go well. I've seen what happens to people who follow the devil, and it's never pretty. They usually end up in the same place with nothing, with no one, either behind bars, on the streets, with nothing. Like, with nothing. So, follow God. Anyways, so this is how we block the devil. So we are going to get our Satan blocking shades on. Yeah, I look cool. Like, I don't care what y'all say. I look cool. I find it funny that when I'm doing these videos and I'm going down the road, people look at me like I'm crazy. Like I'm talking to myself right now. It's pretty funny. Anyways, so I got my Satan shades on. We're blocking the devil. Boom. Anyway, so here's how you block the devil. First, you gotta put your shades on, because you gotta see him coming. Like, when the sun's in your eyes, you got that glare, you can't see him coming, so you gotta put them shades on so you can see clear. Like, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone, like, so you can see clear. Alright, so we got our shades on. And are y'all with me? Like, are you putting your shades on too? Like, do I need to give you a minute to find your shades? No? You good? Alright, cool. Team, check. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about how you can block the devil out your life. Like, get him gone. Bye-bye. See you later. I mean, he's gonna keep trying to come back, because that's kind of what he does. He's kind of annoying that way. But you'll have the right tools to fight him off and keep it holy. Alright, so here's number one. you get little bullet points. Anyways, number 1, to block the devil. Pray. Pray. Pray daily. Not even when he's attacking you. Just pray daily. Just pray. Just pray. All day. Every day. Whenever you feel like you need to pray. Pray. Secondly, you need to know how to spot is the devil. Okay? Well, you would think that that would be a lot easier than it really is. Because you could be praying for an answer and then feel so conflicted about the 2 different outcomes that could happen that you don't even realize. One could be the devil giving you an answer, and one could be Jesus giving you an answer, and your mind is now fighting to figure out which one is God and which one's the devil. So here's what we do. We really analyze the answers we're getting. You're getting 2 answers. Let's say you're at a job, you don't like your job sucks. Like, you go to work miserable every day. Okay, so you're praying, God, should I quit my job? Should I find a new job? God, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Okay, well, first, you have to look at your options. Okay, if you quit your job, do you have a plan? Like, do you have a backup plan? Like, do you have a way to support your family before you quit that job? Like, do you have a plan? Like, do you have a spouse who can pay the bills while you figure out what you need to do? Like, are you wanting to go into ministry, like, as a job? Are you wanting to just find something different? Like, you've really got to look at your options. God will never lead you into a place where he's putting you in a worse situation. So, look at your answers. If you're feeling really conflicted and you're like, oh, I really need to quit my job. Like, I really need to quit my job because I don't like it. Like, I just don't like it. Well, is God telling you to change your mind frame about the job? Or is God telling you, okay, well, let me bring you another opportunity before you quit the job? Is God telling you to quit your job without having another opportunity? Is he telling you to go into ministry full time? Well, what you really need to do is you really need to evaluate the answers you feel like you're being given and which one is actually God speaking to you. So, in order to do that, evaluate each answer thoroughly, Pray as long as it takes until you feel completely confident on one answer. Pray, because that's your communication to God. So look at your answers and say, okay, well, Satan's attacking me. I don't know if this is from Satan or if this is from God. So what I'm going to do is evaluate. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Like, it's what you need to do. Is it biblical? Is what you're feeling biblical? Because I don't know if a lot of you know this, but I'm engaged. And I'm supposed to be getting married. And for a little while, I couldn't figure out if I wanted to get married again. I've been married before. It didn't go well. It sucked. Like, it sucked. So I've been like on this, I was, not now, but I was on this kick of, well, do I want to do this again? Like, is this going to be a good marriage? Is it going to be forever? But he's awesome. So, I'm confident. But, it could be that the devil is like, oh, well, you shouldn't get married. Like, you don't want to go through that again. Like, you don't want to go through getting hurt and all that crap all over again. And, you know. But, biblically, you're not supposed to live with someone without being married. And we live together. We have for like 4 years. So, I love him. Why wouldn't I marry him? We're happy. I mean, we have our days, but let's be real, who don't? And I'm difficult. I'm kind of a pain in the butt. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm a pain in the butt. But he still loves me even when I'm a pain in the butt. So it's got to say something about him, right? So I went through this this situation where I couldn't tell if it was God like warning me, don't get married, or if it was me, or if it was the devil saying, don't get married, you don't want to go through that again. And I finally come to the conclusion that the Lord wants me to get married. He wants me to live a full Christian life, and He wants me to be with someone who will read the Bible with me, which He does, and who will pray with me, and if I ask Him, He will, and He'll pray for me, and He does, according to Him. I don't know. What's that now? So I went through this where I couldn't figure out which one God wanted me to do. Which one was God? Which one was the devil? But I had to assess it. Biblically, I don't see where God would want me to continue to be with someone and not actually get married. I mean, it's been 4 years. It was a little rocky, but it was a weird situation. Like, it was a weird circumstance on even how we got together in the first place. So, it's whatever. I'm over that. So, I finally figured out, biblically, it doesn't make sense for God to not want me to get married to someone who also loves Him. And I don't foresee us breaking up. I don't foresee us not being together. I don't want my life without Him. So, maybe God did give me my answer, and I was just overthinking it. So now, we're planning a wedding. Anyways, long story short, assess it. Actually, that wasn't short at all, was it? It was kind of long. Assess your answers. Figure out which one's more biblical. Which would sound more like something God would tell you to do. Like, I mean, it's pretty clear the devil's not going to lead you in a godly way, so assess it. The other way to block him is to be reading your Bible. Because how are you going to know it's biblical if you don't know the Bible? Duh! So, read your Bible. Because it'll help you know your answer a lot better. Obviously I didn't separate. Duh. Oh! And karate chopping. Just karate chop the devil. Just say, Satan, get under my feet. You are under my feet. And stomp his head into the ground where he belongs. Because it's got to get hot down there. He probably just coming up for cold water. And spotted you and is like, let's go mess up their life. Don't let him do it. Just don't let him mess up your life. Just follow Jesus. Jesus is numero uno. Like, Jesus is number one. Jesus got your back. Devil ain't got your back. Yeah. He don't mean well. So, ultimately, today, I'm going to wear my shades even though it's not sunny. Just as a reminder that we're blocking Satan today. So if you guys want to wear your shades with me, and this will be Satan Blocking Shades Day. That's what we're going to call this today. Satan Blocking Shades Day. Don't let Satan defeat you or God. Remind him he is under your feet. Jesus is numero uno. Jesus got your back, and he loves you. P.S. Y'all see my shirt? I love my church. My hair's too long. Love my church. Yes, I do. I miss Perry though. For the record, I miss Perry though. I miss Perry. Perry Noble, if you're watching me, go back to New Spring. Because you're highly missed. Like, highly missed. I mean, everybody's great and all, but you're highly missed. Y'all, I'm trying to pull between these two big trucks, and they're just like, because I got a big SUV. Like, look at me. I can compete. I'm as big as them. Anyways, so I'm going now because this is getting to be like 15 minutes long, and who got that kind of time? But hey, Satan Blocking Shades Day, y'all. Hey!